this jig in here feeling like I'm Kodak. Try to do some snake shit to me, now he a pack. I'm putting pain where it ain't, where the at. Niggas know I run the city, I'm a top hat. I need more rap. I'm off this jig in here feeling like I'm Kodak. Try to do some snake shit to me, now he a pack. I'm putting pain where it ain't, where the at. Niggas know I run the city, I'm a top hat.
We already know Stunna BTA, bro. Apparently, she getting into it with some girl named Pressure, right? That was that little situation, right? But then, you remember the little shit got leaked the other day. She responds to that too, bro. Let's get into it.
She thinks she's the Grim Reaper because of this situation, and she wasn't even there. Stunna was never there. If she would have been there, she would have been unalive.
If she had put me in a cage, she wouldn't be here.
Like, keep those same stories.
That's all I can give y'all. She didn't do anything. You know what I'm saying? Because that participated in shit. That's it, that's all. You know what I'm saying?
I wasn't there. It's AI. I don't know what the f y'all are talking about. On my soul.
At some point, y'all gotta understand, everybody ain't playing. Everybody ain't doing shit for the internet. Everybody is not weirdos or like press for clout or do some shit and then get on the internet and flat out just tell y'all what's going on or what the... Bro, no, I can't. I literally cannot. So it don't matter.
It's AI. I wasn't there. That's not me. Remember, that's what all y'all said. I wasn't it's AI. I wasn't there.
If you genuinely feel like I didn't get my leg back or this happened to me or it put me in case, it's nothing I can say to make y'all even understand, because the shit that I really could tell y'all, I cannot. I literally can't.
So don't try to switch up stories now and, oh, this is inhumane, call the police. Just a couple months ago, though, I thought I was the Reaper and I wasn't even on the scene. Keep those saying, because I wasn't on no scene. I don't know what y'all talking about, babe.
Oh, man, bro. This shit, hey, man, it's getting spicy, bro. I got a couple more clips. Gonna get to this shit, bro.
And it's levels to this shit. Learn that it's really levels. Oh, thank you for the, whatever that was. There's levels to this shit, you know? Learn that, understand that. It's very much levels to this shit. Okay? And that solely depends on your work ethic, how you show up, and the shit you do. You gotta take the program and be great. You can't take the program and just stay boxed in. Thanks for the little slings. I don't know what those are, but I don't be bothering nobody. But I'm with all that shit. Like I said, learn the laws in these states. Take that information and do what you want with it. And I'm drunk right now, so yeah, I'm telling y'all more information than y'all need to know. But I'm not no regular. I don't give a. Is she gonna go do my hair? It's bosses. It's higher tier, bottom tier, lower tier, middle tier. That's life, babe. Life isn't fair.
Not fair.
It's not fair. Life isn't fair.
It's not fair, babe. But sucks to you.
Deal with the cards that you're dealt with.
Deal with the cards that you're dealt with, babe. I'm gonna like popping it, but that's really true though. Deal with the cards that you're dealt with.
Yeah, popping it indeed. It sound good too. I ain't gonna lie, bro. But let's keep it lit, bro.
The album is finna drop though. I got international artists, got your favorite artists. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna pop out to some of Blueface dates. As many as I can. I'm popping out to Skilly Bang tour. You know, I definitely have a female artist that's gonna gracefully her.
So yeah, bro. You know, she said it was AI. Should we listen to it again, bro? Let's run through this shit one more time, bro. Before we get into this other shit.
Wait, how did they think that was a fake show? How did they not know it was a fake show? They heard people inside screaming or some shit? Like,
hey, no, check your phone. Don't play it out loud, but just check your phone. That's what they walked into. So you tell me, what could they have done in that situation?
that is crazy. No. All right, let's move on. You're right. You're right. Whatever you just said, this video is wild.
So for one, how Dogface get the video? For two, You know Rocky Bad didn't show up by herself. She had to be with some dudes or something, right? We finna get that part of the story for the people who don't know. I'm sure it's a lot of people who do, bro.
So I gave them permission to cut my stomach open. When they cut my stomach open, they seen that all my organs in my stomach was bruised. I had a laceration, which is a cut on my liver, and one of my intestines was tore. And the words that came out of their mouth was, that's how we know men were involved, because there is no way you can have all this damage done, the scar on my stomach, and the amount of time that you was in this building, because it was proof of how long I was in the building. I was only fighting for 5 minutes. There is no way possible females could do what the they did to my stomach in that short amount of time, and the amount of time that you was in this building, because it was.
You can almost see Lando get snatched up and knocked up outside his head. Another dude got the pipe pulled on him. He got down. Hey, oh, bald head dude. They done put big, look like 357 to his tater tot, about to blow his shit all over that cage. Like, man, it was crazy in there, bro. Like, it was crazy in there. And then, you know,
it's the element of surprise. Remember, the show is apparently set up by the culprits, whoever that may be.
Rocky Bad was explaining, like, nigga, it wasn't even them. It wasn't Cuban Doll or Stunna Girl that actually did all of the damage. You get what I'm saying? Put her in a cage and did all of that, bro. Because you got to think about this, right? I be watching baddies. Cuban Doll, little Michael Jackson looking ass can't fight. You know what I'm saying? She can't fight, bro. Stunna Girl, she cannot fight. You know what I'm saying? Like, I watched this shit. They can't fight, bro. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no way they could have did that to Rocky Bad. You know what I'm saying? She would even say, like, nigga, I was whipping on both of them. That's why the dudes jumped in. You know what I'm saying? That's why the dudes had to jump in. And you can see one of the dudes, you know what I'm saying, kind of jumping in as they going back outside the door. Like, pay attention to the whole thing.
Sir, where could one see that? You know, because I heard the audio, but I want to see it. You know, for research purposes, bro.
And that's why she ended up, you know what I'm saying, having to get her stomach, you know, the surgery and stuff, because, you know, dudes punching her, kicking her, and it messed up some of her internal organs, bro. You heard what I'm saying? It wasn't from no females. Them females ain't strong enough to be doing it, messing up your liver, and you get what I'm saying? Rupturing spleens and all of that type of shit, bro. Ain't no female strong enough to be doing that, bro. Unless she got jumped by Clarissa Shields and her, you know what I'm saying, and some shit like that, But other than that, ain't no average female walking around about to be damaging your organs. They punch you in the stomach and kick you.
And you remember Rocky say they spent about that shit. So they spent Cali or you drop bag? I'm asking too much.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't happening, bro. Now, anyway, according to her, you know what I'm saying, they would jump her. She would be getting down on them, so the dudes would jump in. They'd beat her, and then, you know, make her get in the cage where they would take the pictures. You feel what I'm saying? And Rocky Bad would end up, you know what I'm saying, going to the hospital, going through surgery. They ended up beating Lando, man, until no ending. They turned him every which way but loose, bro. Like, if y'all see that picture of Lando, bro, they turn him every which way but loose, bro. Hands, feet, knees, and elbows, bro. Like, they did Brody wrong. And we know Lando ain't about to hurt a fly, bro. You know what I'm saying? Lando he just liked the rap music. He liked the rappers. He might, you know what I'm saying, bike ride a little bit, dick ride a little bit the rappers, but he didn't mean no harm.
Lando would have had some bear spray. They would have been just as surprised as Lando, bro.
You know what I'm saying? So I kind of feel bad when they did that to Lando. Like, and then you had a lot of people blaming Lando. Like, oh, you could have did this. You would have did that. You should have, you know, whoop, whoop. And, you know, a lot of people was right, bro. He should have did his due diligence. He should have went out there with more people. He should have went out there with some security, maybe with a firearm or something. Maybe he could have shot his way up out of there. Like, he just, you know, he went out there, man, bare ass, bro. And I'm guessing he wasn't hip to the fact that Rocky Bad had problems with Stunna Girl and Cuban Doll and all of that. He might not have been hip to shit, the connection Stunna Girl got, bro. You know what I'm saying? She affiliated, bro. So, you know, they could pull all type of little janky setup moves out there in Cali, man. If you ain't hip and moving right. So Yeah, man. But I think this whole situation definitely made Lando move right, made him tighten up, because shit, he could have lost his life. Because the way they did him, man, he could have easily checked. You know what I'm saying? They could have definitely took Lando out this shit, bro. Like, man, on behalf of some garbage shit, bro. Not being aware, bro. Not being prepared. You feel me? Especially when you're moving out there in Cali, bro. You feel me? You gotta be prepared. You get what I'm saying? Like, this whole situation was messed up, bro. And I feel like it kind of took Rocky B out of her glory a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, she's still dropping music. She's still doing her thing, but you know, she had to take a lot of time off. You feel what I'm saying? Going through.
Yeah, I seen her. She was with Rich Taker Dope Boy. You know what I'm saying? I think that, you know, I don't know what happened with that, but I was keeping up with her. Feel me?
Tribulations, getting back better. You feel what I'm saying? But you know, it eventually take a toll on her career, bro. And I feel like she definitely was one of them ones, bro. Still one of them ones. Still got the talent. Still dropping, like I say, bro. But man, this situation was crazy, and it's only being resurfaced because of the situation that recently happened with JR. Right? That's what I think. Like, why is this all being surfaced? You know what I'm saying? Like, it was some type of strike on, some type of smudge on Detroit name or something like that, when it wasn't. Like, it took 5, 6, 7, 8 dudes, you know what I'm saying, to set up a female and pull guns, beat her and all this shit. Like, that ain't no gangster shit. That ain't no smudge on Detroit. That ain't no smudge on the Midwest. No smudge on Michigan at all. You feel what I'm saying? Like, y'all acting like you know, Cuban Doll and Stunna Girl just, you know what I'm saying, handled their business, just them two, and they did their due diligence. Nah, man, that was a foul setup, bro. And men had to get involved in that shit, and damn near took her life, bro. You know what I'm saying? And if you want to be honest, during that time, right?
And I understand. Let me let him finish, bro. Matter of fact,
all of them females wanted to be from Detroit. You know what I'm saying? They wasn't trying to be from Chicago. They wasn't trying to be from Texas. They wasn't trying to be Atlanta. Cuban Doll, Asian, all of them girls, they was on some Detroit rap flow shit, bro. A lot of people didn't know if Cuban Doll was from Detroit or wherever the fuck she was from. You know what I'm saying? Like, they always ride in that Detroit wave, bro. That's a fact. But yeah, man, this whole situation was crazy, bro. And I feel like, man, shit, man. None of them.
Yeah, crazy indeed, bro. Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. We on to the next
Ain't playing with that paper, ho. Nigga need that yaper, now and not later, ho. Say, ho, you can't be playing with that paper, ho. Nigga need that yaper, need it now and not later, ho. Say, ho, you can't be playing with that paper, ho. Nigga need that yaper, need it now and not later, ho. Say, ho, you can't be playing with that paper, ho. Nigga need that yaper, need it now and not later, ho. Say, ho, you can't be playing with that paper, ho. Nigga need that yaper, need it now and not later, ho. Say, ho, you can't be playing with that paper, ho. She need that yaper, need it now and not later, ho. Ay, I need that cheese like a grater, ho. Don't play me like no sin, cause I never Captain Saber, ho. Yeah, but you can fucking be my waiter, ho. Long as you get paper, ho, cause shit, that's what the paper's for. Y'all niggas chasing dough, but what we racing for? But we ain't racing, we just don't